Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire 2. Today playing the daily challenge for March 27th, 2026. The character is the Necrobinder, it's Ascension 10, and the modifiers are draft. Choose 10 custom card rewards to replace your starting deck with. Hoarder, whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies. You can only remove cards from your deck at the Merchant. And Midas, enemies drop 200% more gold, but you can only smith the rest sides. So I think with draft and Hoarder, it will be that I'll have 30 cards, not just 10, so 3 copies of each. And then, yeah, as always, the scores are all messed up, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, I should mention, so I did check the beta branch. I am not playing the beta branch right now. I'm playing the main branch. But on the beta branch, this is not fixed yet, at least when I checked yesterday. So, yeah, they did make a lot of changes to, I think, mostly silent cards. As I predicted correctly, the silent is way too overpowered, so they nerfed a bunch of cards there. I didn't go into too much detail, but, yeah, they did definitely nerf it down a little bit. And I'm hoping that they'll put it in the main branch soon. I want to review it because, you know, the beta branch is supposed to be for beta testing, right? So I'm sure it'll change over time. But, yeah, let's get started here. Now, there is a small chance. Ascension 10 is not easy. Now, draft does make things easier. But, yeah, so Ascension 10 is not easy. Now, there might be... I will still maximize elites because I think that's the best way to get a higher score. But if I fail, I might just do an Ascension run with the Necrobinder. I am not sure. I think I'm up to Ascension 5 on it right now. I'll double check. But, yeah, so basically, you have more elites, stronger elites, less gold. Yeah, basically all the bad stuff. All right, let's start off with the draft phase. Now, I am a big fan of the Doom synergies with the Necrobinder, so I'm tempted to take the negative pulse because it will also not only apply Doom to all enemies, but also give me block. Damage to all enemies and ethereal damage, I don't think it's necessary. Let's take the negative pulse here, and I'm getting immediately 2 extra copies, okay? So none of this is not soul synergies, what do you call it? Doom synergies, but you do have some souls. I think in a large deck like this, the souls are not going to make that big of a difference. So I am tempted to take the Burial, though it will be very expensive and I won't really be able to play it, but let's hope I get some energy cheapening cards soon too. Alright, I don't know if I need Asti. Whenever you apply Doom, gain 2 block. That's not the worst in this deck. Yeah, fine, let's take the Shroud here. Alright, and then Grave Warden is another soul card. This is an Asti card, and this is another Asti card. I guess having Asti will also preserve some of my HP, so this is not the worst. I am tempted to take the Afterlife here, okay? Another Afterlife, yeah, fine. I am a little disappointed I haven't seen a single Doom synergy after the negative pulses. So I guess Grave Blast is not a bad idea to put a card from my discard pile into my hand. Yeah, fine, let's take Grave Blast here. Fetch is interesting. Pull aggro, yeah, I guess so is probably fine. I was really hoping for more Doom. Wisp is good for energy. Let's take it. Okay. And then Fear applies vulnerability. Another set of Shroud. That might be a little too much, especially if I only have the negative pulse to get me Doom. Okay, there's another Doom card. Yes, let's play it. And let's take it. And also it allows me to draw an extra card. And then Deathbringer, a great Doom card here. Yep, 21 Doom to all enemies. Okay, I'm a little disappointed that I haven't seen a single rare card yet, but hopefully I'll be able to get some. So some Doom synergies. The Bury is still going to be a little hard to play, right? So unless I get it with the Wisp. All right, maximizing elites as usual. There are multiple 3-elite paths. Either I go on the right this way. That gives me 4 question mark rooms total and 3 elites. Or I go in the middle, so this way. That, and then after this point I can decide to go either left or right. I guess going left gives me an extra question mark room, but that only has a total of 1 question mark room, so yeah, I think I'll go on the right. Okay. Alright, so you got the tadpoles. Yeah, I think I will apply the Doom here. Also, it's really nice to be able to gain a little bit of block. Let's also do Wisp, so 1, so 2, and then Afterlife. That will allow me to use Asti as a bit of a buffer. Okay. And then Deathbringer for... Oh, right. I have to remember that Doom works after the enemy has a chance to do its thing. Alright, Afterlife, Defy, or Scourge. Yeah, let's take another Scourge. More Doom. Why not? Alright, I'm hoping to get a good rare card here. Entropy. I can't afford it, and I also don't really need it. Do I have more Doom here? Not really. I can't afford any of the relics either, which is a shame. Lantern would be great. Actually, Pairing Shield is also really nice. Calcify. Asti attacks deal 4 additional damage. Probably don't really need that. I don't have that many Asti attacks. Enfeebling Touch is not bad. There are a lot of multi-hit enemies, so enemy lose 8 strength this turn is tempting. And I can't afford it. I could also try to get... Wait, if I do 78, I'll be left with 49. I could afford either a Swift Potion or a Speed Potion. I don't think I need Power to Might. So let's take the Enfeebling Touch, and then let's grab the Swift Potion. All right. All right. And then here, first question mark room, upgrade 2 random cards or remove a card from your deck. I mean, in such a large deck, I don't think it makes sense to remove anything. Let's upgrade. Yeah, Wisp and Shroud, it's fine. With Midas, I can't upgrade anything else. Sword of the Stone, if I remember, after 5 elites, and I'm pretty much going to fight up 5 elites at least. It will give me extra strength on turn 1. Do I even need that? I mean, it's another relic. I could lose HP, but then gain gold, but I don't have another shop. Actually, I do have a shop coming up here. Fine, I usually take the Sword of the Stone, but let's take the gold instead here. Okay. Do I have a rest set? I do have one here. I noticed that happened resting in Slay Spire 2 way often than I do in Slay Spire 1. Do I want to enchant a power with Swift? That seems like actually, yeah, you know what? It might not be a bad idea to enchant one of my block cards with Nimble, gain a little bit extra block. That's a big problem, right? I barely have block cards. This will heal me. Yeah, it's a little too much healing, but still, let's do it. I am very worried about basically not having enough defensive cards and dying too quickly. Another shop, and I barely have any gold to spend. I don't have any more Doom synergies, but another simple defensive card like Grave Warden is not a bad idea. Let's also grab Wisp. I think that's worth it. Okay. Yeah, very worried about not having enough defenses, especially against an enemy like this, which does attack me all the time. Now, I do have Enfeebling Touch. That does help. Yeah, I guess, hang on. Let's do Wisp, and then I can play everything, right? So after Afterlife, then Enfeebling Touch, Shroud, and Grave Blast. And, yeah, I guess I'll wait here. Could have considered doing the Enfeebling Touch a second time. 12 incoming. Alright, so here, let's do Wisp, Negative Pulse, and then Deathbringer. The weakness should help. And that way I'm fully defended. I should have done Shroud first. I would have dealt. Would have given me more block. Okay. 26. Yeah, I might have to try to defend here. Let's see what the Scourge gives me. Or yeah, see, I can't play that. Let's do Negative Folds and Grave Warden. Oh, actually, that's almost enough block. Okay. Another 12. Yeah, let's do... I have enough Wisps here. Actually, yeah, let's just do one. Let's save the other one because it's retrained. Let's do Scourge. Another Shroud. Does give me some block. Let me skip the Afterlife. Let's do Shroud and Negative Pulse. Okay. Alright, another 26. Okay, that's too many Shrouds. I don't have that much. Actually, I do have a little bit of Doom. That does give me block. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, it's 9 block already. Wait, no, I can do Wisp and then Deathbringer. Beautiful. With the weakness and Osti, I am fully defended here. Okay. Alright, another 12. Another Shroud is too much. When did I get a soul? I don't even remember. Alright. Oh, man. Get something in my hand. I could grab a Doom synergy in my hand, right? Let's grab... it has to be ideally... No, let's do Deathbringer. Another turn of weakness. And I'm fully defended. And then just need very little damage to kill next turn. 26. That is a lot. Can I defend here? Deathbringer won't be enough. Let's do Scourge to gain... Oh, actually, that is enough now. But I still need to defend against 26. Actually, I can do Wisp, Shroud, and then Deathbringer. Okay. I have 11 Shroud. That's really nice. Beautiful. Okay, alright, Doom is helping me quite a bit. I still feel I need more defense. We got a Radiant Tincture as well as a Pendulum. Whenever you shuffle drop pile, draw a card. Okay, it's pretty much never going to happen for me, right? I wouldn't mind another Wisp. Yeah, although Blight Strike is interesting, but no, let's take another Wisp. Okay. Alright, here I got Oddly Smooth Stone. Such come with 1 Dexterity. That should help with my block. Okay. And then another Elite Fight, the Phantasmal Gardeners. Okay. There's a Shroud. Let's start with that, then do Scourge, see what I draw. Another Scourge. That does give me block. Let's do it. Okay. And then let's do Wisp 1, Grave Warden, and there's no reason to play any of the other Wisps yet, right? Yeah. Could have considered drinking the Swift Potion, actually. I'm only losing 1 HP here. I think that's fine. Here, I'm probably going to lose more, although, yeah, see, this is the problem. Let's do Wisp and Soul. Enfeebling Touch. That's interesting. If I am Enfeebling Touch, hang on. Let's do Deathbringer first. That will also gives me a little bit of block and applies weakness. So now I only have to fend against, well, if I do Enfeebling Touch the backliner, actually it's almost dead, right? Let's do Scourge, okay, and then let's do Enfeebling Touch this guy. That way I don't take any damage, and this one and the backliner will be dead. Okay. And then another 8. Let's do Negative Pulse and. Still not quite enough. I guess I can do Afterlife. I should have done the Shroud. That would have given me more block. I am fully defended here, though. Okay. Just need a little bit of extra damage. Deathbringer. No, let's... hang on. Let's do Wisp. So is enough. And then actually, if I do Grave Warden and Deathbringer, that gives me enough block, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Got a red mask, got the Stravage Combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Sleight of Flesh. This is interesting, but it's a little too expensive. Kind of want to skip this one. I think once you get to 50 cards, I already have in Skip in, and Collectibles, I don't think are really a thing here. So I don't think I need to pick up more cards, and I don't want to pick up junk in my hand. If I get, I have to go for another shop for the next elite, right? If I get more Doom synergies, I will take it. Start return to +6 Doom to a random enemy. That seems not as powerful. 6 Doom is too little. I deal with way more Doom. So I kind of want to skip all of these. Yeah, can't afford any of the relics. Ghost Seed, Strike and Defend, gain Ethereal. Yeah, I don't think I need any of these. I think I'll skip. Okay. Alright. Right. Elite next. Okay. Alright, here it's this guy. So here Doom is great because I am not limited by the Hardening Shell debuff, which means that the enemy cannot lose more than 20 HP each turn. There's also a relic that you can get. I forget the name, but there's a relic you can get which allows you not to take more than 20 or 20-something damage each turn, which is huge, especially later on. Alright, here I can do Grave Warden, might as well, and wait. I could have done the Bury too, but it would have only dealt 20 damage, which probably was not really worth it. Alright, here let's do Shroud, then Scourge. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna lose a lot of HP. What if I actually hang on? I can do Grave Blast, Wisp, and then play the Scourge. Yeah, all right. I am taking a lot of damage here. Okay, not much I could have done about that. Luckily, I'm not being attacked. That's good. Let's do So 1, So 2, Enfeebling Touch, and Soul. Should I Grave Blast something? No, let's save the Soul for later. Okay. All right, another 20. Oh, that's a lot of Wisps. Unfortunately, not much else I can do with them. So no reason to play them. I am losing a lot of HP. I should have considered drinking one of my potions too, right? Alright, here I can do Shroud, Negative Pulse, and then Scourge. That allows me to be fully defended. Let's also do another Scourge, and yeah, might as well do Afterlife here. Okay. Okay, just need a little bit more. I can do Bury right now, but then I still will take damage. So I think instead I will do the Grave Warden. Let's do Shroud 1, Shroud 2, then Grave Warden. Okay. Yep, definitely lost HP. Oh, I thought I had enough. Here, I need to do Deathbringer, and now it's enough. Good. Yeah, this is why I need to rest again. We got Bottle Potential. Shuffle all your draw piles, all your cards and draw pile, and draw 5 cards. I don't think I need that. Let's take Potion Belt and pick up again 2 potion slots. Might as well take this. And then here, none of this. This is block. I think I'll take it. None of this is Doom. Let's take this, the Defy. Okay. Right, here I got the Sludge Spinner, 6 incoming. Yeah, let's do Shroud, Scourge, and then I think I'll do Afterlife. That way I'll avoid taking any damage. Okay. Another 7. I think I'll do Shroud, Negative Pulse, and then Scourge. That allows me to be fully defended, and I'll only need 9 damage next turn. 15 is a lot. Deathbringer is useful for the weakness. Let's do Deathbringer, then Wisp, Grave Warden. And that is actually enough to be fully defended, right? I can do Afterlife too. Okay. Alright, beautiful. Okay, got a block push and also very helpful. Yeah, none of this is... The Messina is not bad, but it is fairly expensive. I think I'll skip this one too. Although applying to vulnerability, no, let's skip. Let's play safe. Okay. Alright, here I have to rest, which is fine. Actually, yeah, it gets me almost back to full HP. The Waterfall Giant is potentially a problem. Let's see. I do want to see what the Scourge gives me. I can do Shroud later on. Yeah, fine. I got 2 Shrouds. That's fine. Do I want... no, I don't think I'll do anything else here. Okay. Alright, 16. Okay, Negative Pulse is good and gives me block. And then actually Deathbringer is really nice too. 21. Yeah, that's better than the 13 from Scourge. Okay. Another 11. Let's do... I think I'll just do another Scourge and then Deathbringer, right? Wait, I did get the Wisp that allows me to play a So. Do I want to do Grave Warden? No, I don't think I need to. Okay. Alright, here, let's do... See what the Scourge gives me first. Yeah, I guess I can do 2 Shrouds. And again, I don't think I need anything else. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking 29 damage at the end anyway, which is going to be tough. Let's do Negative Pulse. I should have done Shroud first. That would have given me slightly more block. Let's Wisp and Deathbringer here. Okay. I am happy with the Deathbringer. The weakness is really helping me. To Bury. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Here, let's do Wisp 1 Bury. Okay. Then, looks like I will have to rely on the Osti. Okay, it is protecting me. That's good. Alright, and then here, another Scourge. Let's do Grave Blast. I do have a Wisp, and then I can do another Grave Blast and bring back the Deathbringer. The weakness, I think, might help. Okay. Already taking 35 damage at 38. Oof. We'll need to deal a little bit of damage myself. Let's do Defy. Okay. Then So, and then, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do Grave Blast, sure. What to bring back that out? Yeah, the problem is I don't have any zero cost attacks. So, actually, I can do Wisp and Scourge. How about that? Okay. Yeah. All right. Up to 41 already. Okay. All right. So, let's do another Scourge. Negative Pulse. And, So. Okay, that should be enough, right? Phew. All right, that was tough. Can I gain some block cards at least? I can do Negative Pulse, Scourge, and yeah, no other block cards. I could actually wait. I have 30 block already. I didn't notice that. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, the enemy was not dead yet. This is the turn where I'll take 47. That's so much, and it's not even this turn. It's the next turn, right? Can I still apply weakness? Oh, it would apply it for next turn, but I don't have energy to play the second Deathbringer, so I guess I'll have to wait. This is where I have 47 incoming. I do have Deathbringer to apply weakness. Let's do that. Then do Wisp, Grave Warden, and Negative Pulse. That's 37. Yeah, I'm fully defended. The weakness definitely helps. Okay. All right. I think I didn't actually take any damage here, right? We got Potion of Doom, which seems very tempting. Which of these... You know what? I'm not convinced of the Bottle Potential being useful. Let's take the Potion of Doom instead. End of Days. End of Days is great. Now, this is amazing. It kills enemies with at least as much Doom as HP. That's huge. Too bad I have a large strike. I would love to get that as soon as I can. All right, so Empty Cage, Dusty Tome. This is new for me. Obtain Forbidden Grimoire. At the end of combat, you may remove a card from your deck. Interesting. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't get disabled by Midas. I guess Midas... No, wait, not Midas. A Hoarder. You can only remove cards from your deck at the Merchant, but this wouldn't be in the Merchant. So I guess it is possible in a Hoarder run to go for a thin deck if you pick up this card, because you get 3 copies of this, right? So theoretically, you can remove up to 3 cards in each combat. But yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I guess Asteroid might be fine. Transform 3 cards and upgrade them. I don't care about things like Pauper or something. I am not a huge fan of Bury, so I am thinking of removing that. Yeah, it doesn't fit my deck. It's not easy to play. Although, sometimes with the Wisp I am able to play it. Is there anything else I really don't want? All of the other cards seem useful. Probably don't need that many Sows here. Let's get 2 Sows and then 1 Grave Blast. How about that? Okay, so I'm getting... Delay, that's block. Oh, I didn't see what I got. Hang on, I was trying to read them. Oh, wait. I only got 1 copy of each. Oh, that's... hang on. Let me sort A to Z. Not Z to A to Z. So, I know I got 1 Call of the Void, which is upgrading innate. That's interesting. And I think I got 1 Demesna too, right? Yeah, okay. And then the last one was a Delay, I believe. Which is 13 block. Okay. I feel like that is a bug report, because, wait, so it says whenever you add a card to your deck, I guess if they consider transformation not getting a card, that, so instead of Spire 1, when you transformed, you were basically adding cards to your deck, and so they were duplicated. So the only reason I'm hesitant to do a bug report because I feel like this would be obvious. Like I'm sure a lot of people would do a bug report, so this seems intended. So fine. I guess it does say transform, not add. Yeah, fine. All right. I'm actually pretty happy with that 1 card that gives you a random card at the beginning. That might be helpful. All right, only 3 elite paths. I'm a little disappointed. The very first Ascension mode, Swarming Elite, should give you more than that in terms of elites. But yeah, only 3 elite path, no 4 elite path. Actually, and only on the right, not even the left. So I have to go this way to this first elite, and then this way, second elite, and then another 3rd elite, as well as 2 extra crush markers. Yep. All right, so here I got the Thieving Hopper. Yeah, I think it's fine to do Call of the Void. Let's also do Enfeebling Touch, and then I should have done the Scourges first, because I could have gotten something like the End of Days. Okay. They're taking 6 damage, or 7 damage, unfortunately. Alright, here, let's do Wisp, then, I think I'll do the Scourges. Okay. Mesna is relatively cheap. You know what? It's super tempting. Gaining extra energy. Here, I can also do... Let's do Countdown, why not? Extra 6 Doom. So if I get an End of Days now, that would be great. I did get it now. So that applies 58, 87 Doom, and then immediately triggers it. Beautiful. Got a Gambler's Brew, which I might skip. Let's take the Shroud back, and then here, Grave Warden, pull it from below, or Parts. Parts is interesting for a card draw. I think I'll take the Grave Warden, though. Alright. Here, So I can either shuffle... Well, this is Tea of Discourtesy. Wait, interesting. I thought... Yeah, I guess the Dazed shuffle 2 days. Yeah, that seems a little... Oh, it's only at the start of the next combat. So it's only one turn we have 2 days. Which I guess in a large deck like this doesn't matter. At the start of the next 5 combats, gain 2 strength. Or at the start of your next combat, upgrade your starting hand. I don't think I need the next combat to be that big of a deal. Let's take the Discourtesy. Let's save the gold for another shop. I don't think... Actually, Enlightenments are not that bad. Especially because I have the Buries. Interesting. This would remove a card. Does remove 2 cards. I don't think I need to remove it. Let's take the cheapest option here. And yeah, 6 Enlightenments can be really useful. If I get in the right cards, of course. Right here, I got the Tunneler. Let's start off with Shroud, Wisp, and then play everything. Let's do Grave Warden, Grave Blast, and then Call of the Void. Okay. Alright, here, I could do... Actually, there's the Enlightenment Bury. Beautiful, that's what I was looking for. And 2 Buries. Beautiful. That's 104 damage total. Awesome. Okay, Parse, Severance, or Snap. Severance is interesting. It is a little more expensive than I like. I still think I'll take it. Okay. And then here, these guys might be tough. I guess I have to rely on my AoE Doom cards. Let's do Call of the Void, Grave Warden 1, Grave Warden 2, and there's no real reason to play anything else. Okay. Actually losing... Actually, no, I'm not losing any HP. Only Osti lost some HP there. And then what is this? This is new. Whenever Osti loses HP, all enemies lose that much HP as well. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do Soul first. End of Days with Enlightenment gives 1 cost. That's awesome. So let's do Negative Pulse. Then End of Days is not going to be able to kill anything though, right? That's unfortunate. Let's do Wisp. So then, yeah, let's do End of Days. And then between Delay might be a little better just to have enough block here. Okay. I'm still losing some HP, but not as much as I would have otherwise. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming here. Let me see what the Scourge gives me. Okay. Alright, let's do Enlightenment, Negative Pulse, and then Enfeebling Touch would allow me not to take damage from the backline. I still have to defend against 11. Afterlife would be good enough, and then I can also do Grave Warden just in case. Alright, so backline is dead from the Doom, and I just have to deal with these 2. 2 Enlightenments, that's a little too much. Let's do one of those Enlightenments through Deathbringer. Okay. And that should be enough. So I'm hoping. Let's do Enfeebling Touch, and then... yeah, fine, let's do Sicken. Okay. Alright. Losing 1 HP thanks to Osti. But backline has come back to life. That's a shame. 9 incoming, so now I have to rush to be able to do that. First attack, dealing 50% additional damage. I don't think I need that. Let's do Scourge. Guess I'll do Grave Warden. Now the others might come back to life too, right? Afterlife? Okay. And now they don't have AoE damage. Yeah, okay, so Doom does not work well with the Centipedes. End of Days is really tempting. It would get rid of the backliner. Actually, it gets rid of everything. Right, 29. Beautiful. Got a Fire Potion, which I'll skip. Mercuraglas at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Delay Grave Warden, pull it from below. I am not a huge fan. I guess Delay is fine. It's a little too expensive. Yeah, fine. Let's still take it. Okay. Alright, here I am only resting for 1 HP. The actually has been going really well. I would have thought that Ascension 10 would be more challenging, but I guess with the large deck and the drop modifier, things are not too difficult. Let's do Shroud 1, Shroud 2, and Call of the Void. Okay. 24. So, yeah, I think I'll do Enlightenment Delay. It's a lot of damage I'm going to take. Let's do Negative Pulse, Demesne, then play the Afterimage as well. That way, actually, Osti protects me a little. Okay. Another 19. End of Days is really tempting. Severance is really nice too. I think just to be safe, I'll do Shroud, Wisp, End of Days, and then Severance. Okay. Not happy with how much HP I'm losing, but fine. 24 again. There's an Enlightenment Reanimate that's really nice too. Yeah, let's do Scourge first, then Enlightenment. Okay. Then let's do Reanimate. Alright. And then I guess I can do Delay for extra energy. Let's also do more Doom. Okay. I'm not sure why I didn't play that Shroud. Could have easily done that. Alright, End of Days is really tempting. Not quite enough, but Ostia is there to defend me. And I have Energy to Deathbringer and then End of Days. And that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Very happy with that. Alright, Fear, Invoke, Death March. Not sure about any of these. I think I'll skip. Fear is interesting with the damage and vulnerability, but it's not that much at all. Alright, here I got Bowler Hat. Gain 20% additional gold. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Took a small break here. Okay, Entomancer. This one might be tough. I have 16 incoming right from the beginning. Let's start with Call of the Void Grave War. That gives me a little bit of block. See what the Scourge gives me. Oh man, I would love to have the Shroud a little earlier, but let's do another Scourge here. Okay. Yeah, definitely taking some damage. I wonder if I should use some of my potions. Radiant Texture might be good for the... Oh, actually here I have Enlightenment and then the Bury. Alright. And then defending against 20 will be tough. I do have 15. That's almost as good. And then let's deal a little bit extra damage. Okay. Bury got upgraded there. Alright. End of Day is really nice. Yeah, I think I'll just do that, right? Man, would love to have an Enlightenment here. Okay. I just need 22 more Doom. That's so much incoming. Let's see. So here Enlightenment is not that useful. Let's do Scourge. Okay. Enfeebling Touch. That's exactly what I want to take it. So now I don't take any damage. Can I deal 6 more damage here? 7. Wait, is it 6? Yeah, 6 is enough. None of this helps me. This does 4. And then, do I have 0 cost? I thought I had a Wisp. No, I didn't. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, yeah, too bad I can't do the Bury. It's fine. I should be able to deal 2 more damage next turn. Okay. And then 21. End of Days is enough. Beautiful. Alright. We got Enfeebling Touch. Showed up at the right turn. We got Rainbow Ring. The first time you play an attack, skill, and power each turn. Gain 1 strength and 1 dex, which is nice. Another Defy might be a little too much. Borrowed Time is tempting. It's a little risky, but I do need the energy, so let's take it. Okay. Right here I got the Slumbering Beetle together with the minions here. Okay, so let's start with a Scourge first, and then, yes, beautiful, I can do End of Days for 1. That's going to be 2942. Not quite enough to get rid of the frontliner. So I think instead, yeah, let's do Severance, then the End of Days. That way I don't have to deal with this guy anymore, and then I can wait. Okay. Alright, this guy's still sleeping, giving me time to apply more Doom. Although none of this does give me Doom. Here, let's do Grave Warden. Then, yeah, I guess I can do Delay, and let's do Afterlife as well. Come. Alright, Deathbringer. Yep, that's pretty good. Let's do Scourge first. Okay. Then Deathbringer. And I don't think there's a reason to play Borrowed Time. This guy's going to be dead, and I just need to deal 26. Well, the block is going to get in the way. 18 incoming. Yeah, here I can do Enlightenment, Bury, Deathbringer, and End of Days. Beautiful. End of Days is just really powerful, especially with all the other Doom synergies. Another set of Enfeebling Touch, not a bad idea. Let's take it. Okay. And then here I got a question mark room. I can, wait, I forget. So I think I'll just get more gold, right? How badly do I want to do that, though? I have an elite. I'm a little worried, but let's lose a little bit of gold here, or a little bit of HP. And then wait, pulling a score every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. I don't think I'll do that. Instead, I'll take the gold here. Okay. Alright. And then here I got the Infested Prism. Great. 2 Enlightenments at the beginning. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, not necessary. Let's do Enfeebling Touch, then Call of the Void, and then, yeah, no reason to play anything else. I should really use some of my potions. That's one of the things I think people have commented that I do very poorly, potion use. Here, I think I can do the Enlightenment and then do Shroud and Deathbringer. The weakness is helpful. Okay. Alright, 13. Here, let's do Severance. Okay. And then another Shroud, although I don't necessarily have... should I do Haunt? No. Let's do... This would apply weakness as well. Although the enemy is already weakened. Let's just do Grave Warden then. Okay. Save this one for later. Alright, 30. That's a lot. Enfeebling Touch would be great. Let's do Scourge first. There's a Shroud. I do have a block potion too, and an energy potion. Let's do... Delay gives me a little bit of block, but not a lot. I think it's better to do Negative Pulse and Afterlife. Okay. So that way I lose HP, but not as much. Alright. Not being attacked yet, it's good. Let's do Shroud, Negative Pulse, Grave Blast. And I have 2 Wisps and 1 energy, so I can get back... I don't have a lot of Doom. Deathbringer. No, that's pretty good. Okay, let's do Wisp Bomb and then Doom. Okay. Alright, 29. That is a lot. I'm starting to get a little worried. I do have a bury here. That's useful. Not much else, though. I am starting to get worried. Let's do Enlightenment, then bury. Okay. Then do poke, shroud. And then, yeah, I'm dead here. I have to use the drink the block potion. Even that alone brings me down quite a bit. Am I dead here? No, I have 3 doom and 5 HP. Right. Okay. I can't make sure. I have to make sure I don't lose too much HP here. Let's do Enfeebling Touch, Wisp, then Delay. That allows me to be fully defended. And then let's also do Grave Blast. I can bring back another energy to play. Actually, no, I think I have enough, right? Let's do Shroud here. Okay. Alright, that's a lot. I basically need to kill here and I can't. Let's see what the soul gives me. Can I defend against 45? The Doom is not going to save me here either, right? Dredge. 3 cards from a discard pile into my hand. I could get a bunch of energy. Deathbringer, no. I need more block, right? I think I'll do this because I can't do Borrow Time. Because, so Doom is at the end of the player turn. Yeah, so if I play Borrow Time, I'll be dead. So I can't do that. Instead, I think I'm going to do Scourge first, see what I draw. Okay, there's a Wisp. That's good. Then do Dredge. And then I think I need to bring back an Enlightenment. Did I have a Wisp? I did. And then try to do Enfeebling Touch. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, so then I can do Enfeebling Touch. That's now down to 12. So I'm almost... Actually, I am fully defended. Good. And then I can do Enlightenment, Severance, Delay just for good measure. Let's see what this gives me. Actually, I had... Oh, man, End of Times. I can play it with the Enlightenment. Beautiful. Oh, that's not enough. Okay, that's fine, though. Actually, I should have dealt a little bit extra damage, although I don't have any. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. And then here I just need to deal 1 more damage. Actually, that's enough, right? And I can just wait here. All right, I'm down to 5 HP. Can I do have a rest center before the boss. Okay, unless the next question mark comes a regular fight. We've got Powder Demise, which is fine. And then a Meat on the Bone. If your HP is out of below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. A little too late, but I'll take it. Now, if this helps me, Purify might be okay, but I think I'll skip it. Was it Purify? Petrify? I don't remember. Here I can heal. I don't really need the Metamorphosis, but let's heal. That's also very helpful because then here I have to heal back up. Okay, this was a little close. I can imagine people dying here. Yeah, if you lose too much HP, it is not easy, especially without enough block cards. I am very tempted to throw the Potion of Doom. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then, oh man, Demesna this early on seems very tempting. Although the weakness might be nice too. Let's do Call of the Void. Oh, I just realized this is going to be a really tough fight because the cards I get to push me back from the Abyss are going to be buried in 71 other cards. That's going to be really tough. Do I need extra energy? I kind of want to do... Let's do Radiant Tincture here. I need as much as I can. Should I do... You know what? Let's do Powder Demise as well. Yeah, might as well use the potions for the boss fight. Okay. Alright, I'm getting close to the Abyss. That might be a problem. Okay, so 18 incoming. There's End of Days with the Enlightenment. That's good. Should I do... Let's do Parts first in case I get other high-cost cards. I did. Beautiful. Enlightenment. Actually, I did get Frantic Escapes here. That's good. Let's do Bury. Okay. Then, yeah, I guess I'll do End of Days, Grave Warden, and 1 Frantic Escape at least. Okay. Alright, another 31. Okay, so I can do Wisp, Enlightenment, Page Storm. I mean, I don't really draw ethereal cards, right? I get ethereal cards, so I don't think that's necessary. I mean, I have the energy to play it, so might as well. Alright, Afterlife and Page Storm, sure. Okay. I only have 3 more turns. Okay, another End of Days is not going to be enough, but I think I have to do it. Delay is interesting. Let's see what the Scourge gives me. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do Negative Pulse and then End of Days. Okay, I still need about 70 Doom. I have 2 more turns left. Alright, here let's do Wisp, Enlightenment. Reap is interesting. Yeah, just 28 damage. That's not bad. And then Bury for another 53, and that is enough. Okay, so I just need to defend this turn, which I can do with something like Enfeebling Touch and Grave Warden. Okay, I got a little lucky with the card draw there. Yeah, very happy with that. Okay. Alright, we got Heart of Iron, very powerful potion. Call of the Void, Squeeze, or Neurosearch. Neurosearch is really tempting. Now, applying Doom to myself is risky, but I still think this is a great card to have. Okay. Alright, so here, I don't like these boss relics, right? So Blood-Soaked Rose, add 1 enthralled to your deck, which is basically a curse, and it must be played before the other cards, and it costs 2 energy. But then you also gain energy at the start of each turn. And I'm pretty sure I got 3 copies of this. So, yeah, not the worst, not the best either. Seer Talon, add 2 random curses and 3 wishes into your deck. So wishes would basically put a card from a draw pile in my hand. I don't think I really need that. Choices Paradox, at the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards into hand, add retain to the chosen card. I am not a huge fan of any of these. I think Choice Paradox is the best option here. Basically, I'll just get a free card rather than having to deal with curses. Alright, again, only 3 elite path. Very disappointed, I have to admit. Oh, and I have to fight 2 elites, right? Yeah, 2 bosses because of Ascension 10. So, yeah, let's go. Left side has 3 elites, middle has 3 elites, right side has 2. So if I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2 question mark rooms, a bunch of rest sites. If I go in the left, I'll get an early shop and then 3 question mark rooms. I don't know why. I guess I'm maximizing question mark rooms. Let's also go for the early shop. I have plenty of gold to spend, although if I don't see anything amazing at the shop, I might consider not spending any, because I think if you end up the fight with more than 1,000 gold left, you get extra points. Not that it really matters too much. Starting with the Neurosurge is nice. So Misery would be great if I had any Doom, which I don't have at the moment. I don't know, Spur, Blight Strike, yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, fine, let's do this. Okay. So then let's see if Neurosurge gives me any Doom. It did not, but I can do Enfeebling Touch to make sure I don't take much damage from the backliner, then do Call of the Void, Delay, let's do Grave Warden, and then Misery. Okay. And then, yeah, it did apply extra poison, extra weakness on the backliner, which is helpful. Okay. I'm getting Doom every turn, though, so I have to be careful. End of days, yeah, I might have to do that, right? I still have a lot of incoming. Let me see if the Scourge gives me anything useful. Not really. Let's do... do I have an Enlightenment? No. No, I could do Enfeebling Touch again, though. That might be tempting. But then I can't do the End of Days. Do I accept the damage? No, I think it's too tempting. Let's do Grave Blast, the Enfeebling Touch. Play that. And then I can't do the End of Day, so I probably don't need to do Borrowed Time either. Let's do Afterlife. Preserve some HP through Osti. Alright. Okay, so I'm 6 Doom already. Here, Enlightenment is great. Let's do Enlightenment. Then, before I do End of Days, let me do Misery. Okay, that applied 13 Doom on the backliner, and then that would be 42. That's exactly enough for the backliner. Let's do Severance. Soul here. Another Enlightenment is probably necessary. Here, the End of Days is enough, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, a lot is riding on that End of Days there. Borrow Time, Grave Warden, Sculpted Strike. I guess more block is fine too. Let's take it. Alright, here I have lots of gold to spend. Ori, pick up gain 5 card rewards. I hadn't seen that yet. Okay, that's new for me. I mean, it's from, say, the Spire 1, so not a big surprise. No Doom still. That's disappointing. I think I'll take Anchor Surge, come with 10 block, pen dip, every 10th attack you play deals double damage, and Ori, pick up gain, choose 5 card rewards. I am hoping to get any type of Doom here. None of this is Doom related so far. No Escape is interesting. Yeah, it can, especially once I accumulate a lot of Doom, especially against the boss fights. That is very helpful. Let's take it. Here, another No Escape. Why not? And then here, a third No Escape. Okay, that seems strange. I guess not impossible, but I didn't expect to get 3 No Escapes from the Ornamental Fan. Between these, I don't think I need to take any of these, though. Yeah, I do want to read the name of this card. It's Putrefy, not Purify. Okay. Alright, so that's fine. Do I need to buy anything else? I guess it's going to be hard to get to 1,000 gold now. I don't think I need to. Eternal Armor is kind of nice. 7 plating. It is a little expensive, but let's take it. And then I can also grab some potions. So let's grab the Blessing of the Forge and the Weakness Potion. I mean, I have the energy. Might as well spend it, right? The gold, I mean, not the energy. Alright, here I got the Devoted Sculptor. Ooh. Almost all of them are rare. That's not guaranteed, right? Yeah, just choose 5 random cards. Okay, I am not sure if I need any of these. I guess Neurosearch might be helpful. Alright, let's do Call of the Void. Let's do Neurosearch first in case I get a high cost card. Yeah, I got End of Days, which is nice. I can do Enfeebling Touch, Delay, and End of Days. Okay. Alright, here I have 15. Let's do Shroud. I don't think I'll do the Bury. I think instead I can do Slide of Flesh and Negative Pulse. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to take some damage. It's fine. Right. 24. So, yeah, No Escape does deal a lot of damage with the Doom. Can I defend here? I do have a Delay. I think I'll do Delay just to preserve some of my HP, then do No Escape. Okay. Still losing a lot of HP. Not happy with that. Problem is defending in this fight, right? End of days not quite enough. If I do, I think I have the energy to do negative pulse, then no escape. 104. Yeah, this is enough. Beautiful. Okay. All right. We got a vulnerable potion, countdown dredge, or fear dredge is not bad. I think I'll take the dredge. Yeah, it might allow me to bring back some of my wisps and the enlightenments. Okay. Right here I got the Owl Magistrate. I am not being attacked. No, I am being attacked in turn 1, but I have the anchor, so I'm almost fully defended. I don't have enlightenment. Squeeze might be good, although I don't have that many Aussie attacks. Nope, I don't have any Aussie attacks, so never mind that. Can I do... How about I'll do something like Shroud, Wisp, and End of Days? Okay. That way I'm fully defended. Good. 24. Enfeebling Touch. Beautiful. I'm very happy with how often enemies are doing multi-hits and how often I get Enfeebling Touch. Here, I don't need to block, so let's dredge the... not the End of Days. The Call of the Void, because I would like... Oh, 3 things. Right. Might as well. And then play the Call of the Void. Come. Alright, here Enlightenment is great. Anything else I need to dredge? End of Days again? Yeah, I think it might make sense to dredge the End of Days. And then do Enlightenment. Then do End of Days here. And, I mean, Bury is 52 damage. No Escape might be slightly better. Is it, though? No, let's do the Bury here. Yeah, so No Escape would be 10 plus another... I think it'll be like 40 something, and this way I dealt 50 damage, which is probably better. 36, okay, so now I think I'll do... Oh man, the delay is only 12 block. It's a problem with not having enough energy. I might throw the Weakness Potion. You know, let's do No Escape first. Yeah, 93, it's not quite enough. Let's throw the Weakness Potion, and then do delay. And still accept quite a bit of damage. Do I have a rest site here? I did not look at rest sites in this path. I might skip an elite here to go for a rest site, depending on how much HP I'm left with at the end. Alright, here let's do Neurosearch 1, No Escape. That's not quite enough. Neurosearch 2. Okay, then do Wisp, Grave Warden 1, Grave Warden 2. That way I'm fully defended. I could do a squeeze here, and that should be enough as long as I'm fully defended, which I am. Good. Okay. Ideally, I would also have some sort of healing relic or something that heals me back a little at least. We'll PLR negative pulse, Grave Warden. Finally, a second set of negative pulses. Okay. Alright, these guys shouldn't be too difficult with all the Doom synergies. Yeah, none of this helps, though. I guess Countdown is not bad. I'm not being attacked on turn 1, right? So Shared Fate is not interesting. Ethereal card played. I will play 1, but then that still will be expensive. I don't think the others are ethereal. So, yeah, let's take the Countdown. I'm not even sure if I'll play it, though. Let's do Call of the Void, Shroud. Guess I can do No Escape. Should I do Countdown? Let's do Countdown, sure. Losing strength. Not losing dex yet. Alright, lots of incoming. Let's do Neurosurge. Then Wisp, apply some Doom with No Escape. Then let's do Grave Blast, No Escape again. Okay. And then do Misery. Okay, that applies Doom on the backliner too. But I will still need to defend, so I guess I'll do Defy. And then Afterlife. Okay. Yeah, taking... Actually, no, I don't take that much damage. Osti preserved most of it. Okay, here I'm not being attacked again. Let's do... Did I have... yeah, let's do the No Escape, Misery, and another No Escape. Then do the No Escape here, and one more, and then Misery. That should be enough, right? Beautiful. Yep. Alright, losing strength, but these two are dead. Awesome. Okay, we got a Fire Potion, parts number 2, or set number 2. Let's take it. Yep. Especially if I get it with the Enlightenment. I'm going to risk doing the Elites. It is very risky, though. I still have another... Actually, I thought this was the path. I could have avoided the rest set here, too, but I can do the next fight as well. Misery, again, is pretty good. If I can apply Doom, which I can with the Deathbringer. Let's do Neurosurge, then Wisp, Deathbringer. Then Misery. Not a bad idea. Okay. Alright, that's a lot of Doom on turn 1. I can play everything else. I think I'll skip... Wait, I only need 17, right? So I can do Eternal Armor. That is enough to be fully defended. Call of the Void, and then Grave Warden. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to be careful not to lose too much HP. Alright, so here, let's do Soul. There's a Severance. What is this? Sentry mode. That's start return at one sweeping gaze into your hand. I don't think I really need it. Enlightenment does make things cheaper. That's good. Let's do Deathbringer. Then Scourge. Okay. There's a Bury. I can't really do that. Let's do Severance. I think I might just take a bunch of damage here unless I draw... Okay, Enlightenment and Bury. That's not enough for this guy. I will take 12 damage either way. So fine. Let's, I guess, target... which one? This guy then. Okay. Alright. And the backline is dead. That's good. Lots of incoming here. It's another Deathbringer that does apply weakness, but that's not going to be enough. I might have to do that, though. I don't think I have an option. Another option, I mean. Should I do delay? Boy. Alright. I don't have energy either, right? That is a shame. Okay, let's do Deathbringer here to apply weakness. The enemies were already weakened. Never mind. Alright, Grave Warden it is, I guess. Okay. Alright, at least I'm only losing 8 HP. Okay. And then backline is still not dead. Okay, no escape would be enough. Can I defend against 12, though? Here, let's do this, then no escape, then Grave Warden. That way I'm fully defended and both of them should be dead with the Doom. Yep. Okay, took a little bit more damage than I'd like. I'm down to 29. Oh, right, I healed back because of Meat on the Bone. Beautiful. We've got a vulnerability push, which I already have. Whetstone upgrades 2 random attacks. That's so, and the Gravedigger upgraded, and then pull aggro, fetch, or Scourge. Let's take another set of Scourges. Was there another card reward I missed? Oh, right. I already have the vulnerability potion. Okay, we got a Warpaint on pick up 2 random skills. Delay and Scourge got upgraded out of 106 cards. I'll do another elite because I'm feeling confident with the Meat on the Bone. I did die to this guy in my personal private run I was doing with the defect, I think yesterday. So I have to be a little careful. There's Eternal Armor that's interesting. I think I will pick up a defensive card with negative pulse, though. Yeah, and as much as I like to play the End of Days Internal Armor, let me throw... Actually, the enemy's artifact. The vulnerability potion doesn't help either. Should I upgrade everything? Let me see what that does. It does make the negative pulses slightly better. I think that makes sense. Let's do those, and then do Call of the Void. So at least the enemy doesn't have artifact anymore, so I can start applying Doom. Alright, not being attacked, that's good. Let's do... What is Hang? Deal 10 damage, double the damage. All Hang cards deal to his enemy. Not really necessary. Let's do Scourge. Okay. Neurosurge is tempting. Alright, let's do negative pulse, then no escape. Okay. And then I can play these shrouds, and yeah, might as well do Hang, sure. No reason to play anything else there. Alright. Okay, got a lot of burns. Not being attacked, that's good. Another Neurosurge. Let me free up my hand first by doing something like Afterlife, then Neurosurge. Okay. And then I can do Grave Warden and see what the parse gives me. Alright, another Shroud, another Parse, and, oh man, Dredge. I don't have enough space in my hand, but I would like... Actually, do I have a Wisp in my discard pile? No. So I don't think I need to play the Dredge. Instead, let's just do... Yeah, so... Okay, lots of damage thanks to Pendib. Alright. Next turn I have lots of incoming. I have to be careful. I do have a block potion, or Heart of Iron, I guess. 45, that is a lot. Okay, so Deathbringer does apply weakness. That's good. So, yeah, let's do Wisp, then Deathbringer. Goes down to 33. Enfeebling Touch. Wait, no, should I do Grave Warden? No, Dredge. Would that give me a good block card? I don't really have a good block card. So I think I'll do Grave Warden and then Enfeebling Touch. That is enough. All right, awesome. And I still have Osti to help me, too. Okay. All right, here I think I can do Enlightenment, then Bury 1, Bury 2. That's a lot of damage. Not enough, surprisingly. Let's do Shroud. Okay. Alright. How much Doom do I have already? 21. Okay, I'm getting there. Yeah, it's getting a little risky here. Let's see. Let's do Scourge. Actually, no. Probably just End of Days. Oh boy. I'm getting 6 every turn, right? So next turn I'll be at 27. As long as I can kill, I should be fine. 50 incoming. That's so much. That is a lot. Alright, let's do Neurosurge. Okay. So then let's do... I don't have any more card draw, right? Let's do Enlightenment, then play the Delays. That is actually enough to be fully defended. Beautiful. I can do everything here. Enfeebling Touch and Defy. Okay. Alright. I'm up to... What is it? 36. I'm dead here. At the end of this turn, I'm dead, right? Wait, so at the end of the player turn. So yeah, unless I can kill. And the only way I can do that is if I draw that, the End of Days. Which is very unlikely in such a large deck. Yeah, I didn't get it. I have to reload. I have 316 Doom, but that's not enough. There's nothing I can do to draw. Alright, let's reload. And I think the key is I played too many Neurosurgers. I should probably just play one every time. Because at the end I had 3 played. And that gives me... It makes you get... What is that? 9 Doom every turn? That's a little too much. I think I picked up the Negative Pulse, right? To gain some block. Alright, so yeah, let's do Negative Pulse 1, Negative Pulse 2, then Call of the Void and wait. Okay. Alright, so here, let's do, yeah, Scourge to apply some Doom already. Okay, you know what? Before I do the Neurosurge, let's upgrade everything too. That might help. Yeah, let's have this be the one Neurosurge I play. Okay. And then let's do Negative Pulse, No Escape. Okay, that's 52. It's still not enough. Let's play the Shrouds. And then Hang, and I guess I'll do... I don't think I need to do the Enfeebling Touch. Let's wait. Yeah, I think I should resist the temptation to play more Neurosurges. Yeah, so this turn, I don't think I'll play one. Let's not do it. Let's play safe. Instead, let's do... I guess I'll do Parse. Okay, Grave Warden. Let's do Metamorphosis. Why not? Misery is not... Well, I guess it's not great either, but fine. Losing 2 damage from the burns, but that's fine. Okay. 45. That's a lot. And another Neurosurge. Really tempting. The energy is just very valuable, right? But... Okay, fine. I think I'll give it and play it. Alright. That will give me some block, hopefully. I can also dredge things. Probably not the End of Days, right? Did I have an Enlightenment? I did not. So let's grab... How about Negative Pulse, No Escape, and another Negative Pulse? Although I don't have a lot of energy. Here I could do... Let's do Shroud, another Negative Pulse, and then No Escape is enough, right? So at least this time I only apply 6 Doom at the end of every turn. So I'm up to 12 already. Still risky, but hopefully better. Let's do Wisp, then Dredge, the End of Days, Bury, and... Did I have another Wisp? No. Should I do another Neurosurge? That's risky. Let's do Board Time. Okay, so then let's do Enlightenment. Okay. So then I have Bury 1, Bury 2. That was one of them with double damage, right? And then I think if I do Deathbringer, Board Time, and End of Days, that is enough. Okay. Yeah, small difference made a huge difference in terms of surviving that. Horn Cleat at the start of his second turn, gained 14 block. Wisp number... Or set number 3 might be worth it. I feel like I desperately need energy all the time. Okay. Still have to be careful with my HP. This is the Frog Knight here. End of Days is fine, I guess. I am being attacked, although I do have the anchor, so let's take End of Days here. Alright, I can't play it though, so I guess that's fine. I think it's fine to do End of Days. You know what? Let's do Bird Time and No Escape too. Okay. Yep, that's 49 Doom, turn 1. That's not too bad. Alright, 23. I have 14 already. Deathbringer is useful for the weakness. Let's do that. That brings it down to 17. I could defend with the Defy, but I think I'll apply more Doom instead. And this way I'm only losing 1 HP, right? Okay. Alright, here another End of Days. Yep, let's do it. This is the problem, right? If I don't have enough energy, I can't really play more than 1 or 2 good cards. Here I'm getting some energy. Let's do Shroud, Parse. Okay. Severance, Enfeebling Touch, End of Days. Is End of Days? No, End of Days is not enough. I can't do it together with the No Escape. I think to defend a little bit, I should do Enfeebling Touch and then Severance. Okay. And I could do defend with a Negative Pulse. Defend a little bit at least. Okay. Right, 28. There's a delay. That's only 11 though. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do. Right. Let's do delay and Grave Warden. Losing 7 HP. Okay. Not being attacked, that's good. Let's do Enlightenment, Eternal Armor, No Escape. Should have done Shroud first, although I don't think that makes a difference. Okay. Just need 6 more Doom. Not get that. Great. Let's do Grave... keep forgetting the name of the card. I should probably remember those, right? That was Grave Warden. That's what it was. Okay. And then Afterlife. Yeah. Still taking damage. Not much I can do about that. Okay. 33. Oh man, I can apply weakness. Let's do Shroud, Deathbringer, and then... Oh, I can't do anything else? I am still alive, right? Yeah, and the enemy's dead with the Doom. Okay, lost way too much HP here. Should have considered using some of my potions. At least I heal back with the Meteor on the Bone. We got a Colorless Potion and Debilitate, Devour Life, or Wisp. Not a huge fan. I already have enough Wisps, but I don't think I need that many. Come. Alright, here I got another... Oh, this is the fake shop. Oh man, I love this. So somebody told me if you throw a Fire Potion... Oh, you can't. How does that work? I guess it has to be an explosive potion? Can I throw... No, I can't throw any potions. Oh, okay. Alright. I thought I could throw a potion there. Can I throw it now? No, okay. That's disappointing. Alright, let's look at these relics. You have a very bloodshot Snecko Eye. Started to become confused. Wait, that's the same... Oh, it's basically Snecko without the extra card draw. That's funny. Okay, I probably don't need that. Because I think Snake Eye would not be bad if I had the card draw. Or Calcum, if you end your turn without block, gains 3 block. That's probably not necessary. Anchor starts going with 4 block. Now, admittedly, that together with the real Anchor, it's not horrible. Happy Fire, every 5 turns get extra energy and a really moldy and wormed mango up. Make up race from extra by 3. I mean, I have the gold. I don't have a shop coming up anymore, right? So, yeah. Strike dummy. I don't think I need that. Yeah, let's take the fake Anchor. Let's take the fake mango and the fake flower. Okay. Can I buy anything else? This is a hot glue gun. That's awesome. This is really funny. I love this event. And then, what else? I'm trying to see if there are any other sort of Easter eggs here. Yeah, no. All right, fine. Okay, so next elite. I mean, 13 block. The 3 extra block together with the 10 I have is kind of nice, especially against this enemy, which attacks pretty much every turn, right? All right, Deathbringer again, very useful for the weakness on turn 1. And I can do Enlightenment. So let's do Enlightenment, Deathbringer. Then I kind of want to dredge the Deathbringer, although, oh, I can't play that anymore. That's fine. Let's do Borrowed Time, No Escape, and Call of the Void. Be really careful with my HP, especially because I already started having some Gloom. I am fully defended here, which is good. So another Deathbringer? No, I think I'll do Scourge 1, Scourge 2, and then I can do Deathbringer. I can even do Wisp and Negative Pulse. Okay, that's a lot of Doom for 1 turn. 28, that is a lot. Time's Up is a lot of damage. With the vulnerability potion, that will be about 150. That's not quite enough. It gets me there. Let's see what the Scourge draws me. Enfeebling Touch is perfect here. Okay, that does mean I can't play the Time's Up, but that's fine. This way I take 0 damage. The other way I would have taken some damage. At least the Time's Up should be in my discard. No, wait. Oh, it's Ethereal. Right. Because Call of the Void gives me Ethereal cards, right. I don't think I need to do Eradicate. Probably don't really need Enlightenment either. Yeah, fine, let's apply it. That's a lot of incoming. 46 because I'm vulnerable, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Grave Warden, Afterlife. Oh, man, I'm still going to take some damage, but... you know what? Let me see if the Colorless Potion gives me some type of block card. 14 damage. 11 block. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's do that. And then I guess I don't need to do Eradicate. Here, let's just play it. Come. All right. We didn't take any damage thanks to Austin. Okay, End of Days is not quite enough, and that's quite a lot. Let's still do End of Days here, then Wisp and yeah, let's do Delay, and then I might as well do a Defile, I guess. Okay. Okay, 46. That is a lot. That is a lot. Not close to being able to summon Full Defend here. Let's do... I guess I'll do Poke Scourge. See what that gives me. Eternal Armor. That's not that good. Let's do another Scourge. At least I can do... Let's do 1 negative pulse first, but... it's not enough. So I have 14 plus 26. That's 40. I need 46, so I'm pretty much dead. Unless I drink the Heart of Iron. Oh man, this is getting close. I'm down to 5, and... yeah... so, how do I do this? Fire Potion, Vulnerability Potion, none of this will help. If I do Borrowed Time, I'll be dead too, right? And I can't really defend. I might have to reload, but honestly, I don't see a way I can survive even with a reload. So people in chop, yeah, I still have 12 incoming. Alright, let's reload. What can I do differently? I guess maybe I pick up the different card in the beginning. I'm wondering if that might make a difference. But yeah, this is, I mean, that's Ascension 10 after all. This is Act 3 and I have so many cards, it's going to be really hard to do anything with it. What if I do Severance? That might not be a bad idea. Or Scourge for extra card. No, let's do Severance. Then do... yeah, let's do Enlightenment, then Severance. See what the soul gives me. Yeah, I think that should change RNG enough that I can do Enfeebling Touch here and be fully defended. And then Scourge is 13, whereas No Escape is only 10. So let's do Scourge. Okay, it's a really attempt to do Borrowed Time, another Scourge. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Okay. Alright, 19. I am almost fully defended here. Let's do no, I don't need Enlightenment yet. Let's do Scourge again. Okay, yeah, and now I'll do Enlightenment, Grave Warden, and Bury. Okay. 40. There is Enfeebling Touch, which brings it down to 10. Right, because I'm vulnerable. Okay. And then Scourge, and I don't think I need Defy. Let's do so. Okay. 46, that's so much. That is so much. Now, there's an end of days. I don't think that's nearly close to being enough. Let me play this first, then see what the colorless potion gives me. Is it still the same things? No, but I did get panic button this turn. That does mean I will have trouble next turn. But, I mean, I'm already having trouble this turn, so I think it's fine. It's only 31, right? So I need to play the delay as well. And then this will be 43, so that's not even enough. But yeah, fine, let's do it. And then do End of Days and Afterlife. Okay. Alright, so 19. Okay, that's better. So I'm glad I used the panic button before. Let's see what the souls give me. Negative pulse, unfortunately, 0 block. Let's do Scourge, see what that gets me. Let's do 2 more Wisps and then another Scourge. Okay. Eternal Armor helps a little. That's useful. And then let's do Negative Pulse and, yeah, might as well do Grave Warden. Okay. 46 again. Man, that is a lot. That is a lot. I think this is where I died last time too, right? So I think the best thing I can do is to do Deathbringer for weakness. Brings it down to 34 and then Negative Pulse. So I am at least fairly alive here. 28. I think I have to do Neurosurge, right? I don't need much, but I also have to defend. I don't have any good block cards. I don't have any block cards, actually. Neurosurge gives me nothing useful. I think I'm dead here again. Let's do Shroud. Enlightenment. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I only have 20... Wait, it's 25 plus 5 is 30, so I should be alive still, right? No, wait, it's 23 plus 5, 28, so I'm exactly dead. I guess I have to drink the Heart of Plating. Heart of Iron too. Okay, it's a shame. Alright. And then... Oh, it's not dead yet. Oh, well, then I'm dead. Unless I get the End of Times. I did End of Days. I did get the End of Days. Okay, that was a close one. I would have been dead there. Okay, we got a Fire Potion and what I haven't seen this before. Book Repair Knife. Whenever non-minion enemy dies to Doom, heal 3 HP. Oh, right, because I just recently unlocked all the Doom relics. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. Although it's very late for that card, but I will still take it and then I will skip this too. Okay, please have this not... Should I just do a shop just to be safe? No, let's risk it. And it is a regular fight. Ah, that's the worst case. Okay, alright. So Deathbringer is interesting. If I don't take any damage, I will heal a little bit from the Book Repair Knife. But yeah, let's do Deathbringer. Okay. Then start with that. Then do No Escape. Okay. I am kind of tempted to throw a Fire Potion. Let's do that. That way, this guy's dead and I don't have to deal with it. And I heal back 3. Wait. Yeah, it is dead. Okay, good. Alright, I have 20. I have 14. That's fine. I can do Deathbringer, No Escape 1, No Escape 2. And then I am fully defended. Okay, alright. That actually... This ended up being not too poorly. I healed back up a total of 6, so that's good. Alright. And then I'm going to trigger the Meat on the Bone again. Scourge, Reeve, or Rattle. And then I have to rest it in the final rest side too. So yeah, I think this ended up working really fine. I got very close to dying, but I was able to pull through. Okay. Alright, Doormaker first, and then who's next? The crab thingy, right? Yep. Alright, so here... I don't think I need any of these now. I'm getting 21 incoming. Yeah, I guess I can do... I don't know if I need any of these. Let's do the Grave Warden, sure. So here, let's do Deathbringer. Oh, the enemy's already weakened. Never mind. So I need to do Grave Warden to be fully defended. And just to be safe, let's also do Call of the Wild, because it is sometimes very useful. Call of the Void, not Call of the Wild. Alright, Enfeebling Touch is one reason I took it for this particular example. Let's see what the Scourge gives me first. Right, Enfeebling Touch. I'm fully defended for that. And then Negative Pulse. Yes, let's do that. I will also play the Poke, and I think I'll save the Vulnerability Potion for after the transformation. Another 20. This is a problem. I don't have much. I guess I can do Delay and Grave Warden, be fully defended. Okay. Yeah, we got 4 strength. That's going to be tough. All right, let's do Poke again, then Soul, see what that gives me. Okay, bunch of Wisps, that's fine. Yeah, Enfeebling Touch might be the best thing to do here, right? Let's do Enfeebling Touch, brings it up to 24, and I still only have 1 Grave Warden, right? Yeah, fine, let's do it. Then No Escape, and, yeah, no need to play the rest. Okay. Alright, there goes Oz Team. 38, okay. I do have an Enlightenment. That alone is not going to be enough. Yeah, the Doom is enough next turn. Should I risk Neurosurge? Oh, no, that's too risky. It is too risky here. Ah, man, but that's so much damage I'm taking. Oh, boy. I'm gonna risk it, yeah. Wow. Wow, this is very useless. I have to throw a fire potion, so I will still take the damage, but then the enemy will actually transform. This is gonna be tough. I don't know if I can get to the second elite. At least I did get the enlightenment here. Let's do Wisp. Then Shroud, Enlightenment, End of Days, No Escape 1, No Escape 2. Okay, so it's a lot of Doom. 34. Can I survive this? Can I survive this? So Sculpting is not... I mean, it's free, right? So I can play that. I throw the vulnerability pusher. Might as well, yeah. A new Sculpting. And doesn't matter which one I put ethereally on. Okay. And I'm actually dead here because I cannot defend. And there's nothing I can do. Oh, man. If only I could play the... no, actually, even the End of Days is not going to be enough, right? Enfeebling Touch brings it down to 23. So at least I'm alive. And then I can do No Escape here. But then next turn I have so much incoming. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, 45. That is a lot. I don't think I need Transfigure. Although, if I add Replay to Soul... No, let me see what the Soul gives me first. Enlightenment is very useless here. If I Transfigure the No Escape, then do that. 380, yeah, that's still not enough. I honestly don't see a way to get through this deck. The problem with such a large deck is it's very inconsistent. So it's very hard to draw the right cards on the right turn. Let me try that one more time. Maybe my first card decision should be different. Maybe I should just throw the vulnerability potion earlier too. That might make a difference too. So honestly, I don't like any of these. I guess I'll take the Grave Warden still. Yeah, I don't think there's anything better. Let's throw the vulnerability potion. We throw the fire potion too. Okay. So then let's do Deathbinder. Deathbinder? Deathbringer. Then Grave Warden and another Death Warden. No, I still think I should do Call of the Void. I think that's the right decision there. Okay. Alright, 22. So here, Enfeebling Touch is very necessary. Then let's do Scourge. Okay. And then I guess I can do Poke and Negative Pulse. I think I'm still playing the same way I did before. I do have double damage. Maybe I can try to time something with that. So there's a Parse. I'll risk Borrow Time, then do Soul. Alright, I got a Wisp here. I could do Bury. Can I do Bury with double damage? Not really, right? I think instead I'll do Delay. Then Scourge. Okay, another Wisp. That's good. I mean, Defile. No Escape. Let's definitely do No Escape. And then maybe just to fully defend, let's do Grave Warden. Okay. This is the problem. No, wait. This was not the problem before. Alright, 32. Evening Touch again? Yeah. Wait, hang on. Let's do Poke first. Oh, I guess... No, Poke does trigger dependent. Right. Alright, then do Wisp and Parse. Okay, I kind of want to do Shroud. It only gives me 2 block, but still, that's better than nothing. Then do Enfeebling Touch, Scourge again. Alright, I can do the Bury. But I can't do it with double damage. That's a shame. Yeah, let's do single damage on it. At least it'll trigger the Doom here, so that's good. Let's do Grave Warden and Metamorphosis. Okay. Alright, so... No more potions to help me, though. And, again, there's a Neurosurge. It wasn't super helpful, but I think I need to play it. Okay. There's End of Days. Okay, I can do the Enlightenment there. Let's No Escape, End of Days. Should have done probably the End of Days first, right? Yeah, I don't know if I need to play this. Yeah, I do want to keep the Wisps, so let's keep them. The one of them, at least. Alright, here, this is where I had trouble defending, right? Let's see what the Scourge gives me. Even Touch is not enough, but I think I have to play it. Let's do Snap. That's double damage, right? That's not... Man, I was hoping to use my double damage on something better. I think I'll do Afterlife. So much damage I'm taking. Let's do Enfeebling Touch for sure. Yeah, that saves me some HP and then No Escape. I don't think I'll do Snap. I'm hoping to use Dependent on something better. At least I should be alive here. That, I think, might make a big difference. Another Shroud is interesting. Let's do another Shroud. And then do No Escape. Okay. And then Grave Warden. I'm still taking so much damage, but hopefully that'll give me a chance. Okay. This guy doesn't have any Doom anymore, and it's still 32 incoming. Ah, that's so tough. Let's do Soul. I still have double damage. I still don't have a good attack card. Actually, yeah, no, the Delay is not a good attack card. Let's see what the Scourge gives me. Negative Pulse. Alright, let's do Enlightenment. Then I think I'll do 2 Delays. Yeah, that gives me enough block. Okay. And also lots of energy next turn. Do 15 Doom. Have to be really careful here. Let's do another Scourge. Eternal Armor is really nice, although I have so much incoming. Yeah, I might be dead here. Let's see if the Soul gives me something good. Another Scourge. Eternal Armor is only 7 block, right? I have minus 15, 13, 25. I need way more than that. Yeah, so the Eternal Armor is not going to be enough. I guess I'll do... I think the best I can do... Let me see what the Scourge gives me here. Another Scourge. And then I do need some... Wait, can I dredge? Hang on. So I should be able to dredge an Enlightenment. And I think I had a... Yeah, 1 Wisp at least. Maybe even a second one? Or a Soul? I think I'll... Yeah, let's dredge the Enfeebling Touch, Enlightenment, and the Wisp. Yeah, that's good. The Enfeebling Touch is great. So I can do Wisp. Oh, that does mean I can't play anything other than the Enfeebling Touch. Still, that is worth it, because that way I'm fully defended. Okay. 24. And I still have another elite after this, right? That's going to be really painful. Alright, let's do Blight Strike. I could dredge, although I think I ran out of Wisps. So it has to be the Borrowed Time. Yeah, I don't have any other Wisps. That might be a problem. I can just try to defend again, although I do have weakness with the Deathbringer. That's good. Okay, let's do that. Then, actually, I can apply weakness with the... Actually, I'm fully defended, right? So, yeah, let's do Wisp Dredge. And actually, if I get Enlightenment... That didn't exhaust, right? Does an Enlightenment exhaust? I must. Okay, alright. Okay, I can't do End of Days. What if I do... I have 2 energy. What if I do Deathbringer again for an extra turn of weakness? Or I had an upgraded Scourge, right? Let's do that. And then, how about the 0-cost Blight Strike? And I don't think I'll do Borrowed Time. Fine. Let's do the Snap, okay? So then I can do Blight Strike, Snap, and then add a Retain too. I forgot about this. Should I add Retain to the Scourge? That's not a bad idea. Although, well, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I do want to play it now. I don't think I'll wait. And then Negative Pulse from Doom. Oh, so close. I just need 1 more. Man, if I lose HP next turn, I'll be sad. Oh, man, I might lose HP this turn. Can I defend at least? Yeah, I think I can. If I do, I only have 21 Doom. That's annoying. Alright, let's do Delay 1. Wisp, Delay 2. 32. And then with Ostia, I am fully alive. Okay, and then this guy will die from the Doom. I'm up to 24 Doom now. Oh, did I trigger? Okay, Book Repair Knife triggered. Okay. And the Doom is still here. That's good. So then let's do... I don't think I need Devour Life. I don't have that many souls. I do have some. Hang on, let's do Soul first. I don't think I need Enlightenment. Negative Pulse. Boy. Alright, might as well play it, right? There's no reason not to. Then Grave Warden. Defy. And there's no reason to play anything else. Okay. Alright, I'm up to 27 Doom. I have 39 incoming. Oh man, if I do Neurosurge, unless I can kill, I'm dead. I don't think I can kill. I don't think I can defend. What if I put anything I can put back with the Great Blast? Did I have an Enlightenment? No, I guess I can grab the Enlightenment, but how I get more... Wait, actually, no, I don't even have an Enlightenment. No, I did have one. Right, I just discarded one without playing it, right? And it does exhaust, yeah. I think that's my only hope. So I have to do Grave Blast the Enlightenment. Okay. Then do Neurosurge. Then, okay, there's a Dredge 2. So can I apply... Actually, so wait, if I Dredge, I just need more energy. But let's Dredge the... I think I need 1 Borrowed Time, but then also the No Escapes. There's an upgraded one, right? Yeah, upgraded No Escape and another one. Okay. So if I'm not miscalculating, I'll be dead next turn, so I have to kill this turn. So if I do Borrowed Time, Enlightenment, then No Escape, Deathbringer first, Negative Pulse, No Escape 1, No Escape 2, 465, 29, that's 494. That's barely enough. That was so close. That was so close, and luckily I healed with the meat on the bone. Wow, alright, that was close. Okay, next elite. Phew, let's do this. Okay. Alright, test subjects. Okay, so here... I don't have an enlightenment. Actually, I do have an enlightenment. Let's take the bury, sure. Alright, and I'm almost fully defended. So let's draw cards first, I guess. Okay. Neurosurge, very risky on turn 1, but let's risk it. Okay. Alright, and then here let's do Enlightenment. I can do Deathbringer for weakness. Never mind, the enemy's already weakened. Wait, did it gain extra strength? Oh, okay. I never played this guy in Ascension, I guess, 9. So this says whenever you play a skill, gain 3 strength? That is insane. I really hope that that disappears. Oh, man, that is tough. Okay, because I rely a lot on skills, and I don't have a lot of attacks. So Bury is one of my attacks, and I don't have any potions anymore either. So it is tempting to do delay. I really hope that the enemy loses the strength once I kill it, because otherwise that will be really tough to handle. But yeah, let's do Severance, see what the soul gives me. Oh, that's a skill. I forgot about that. All right, yeah, let's try to avoid doing that then. Delay, I think, is necessary to defend a little, and I kind of want to do negative pulse as well. But wow, all right. At least the Doom is close to killing. I have 14 block this turn too. Really tempted to delay the Eternal Armor. Let's do No Scape. Okay, that should be fine. Then Shroud, that's not a skill, so that's good. And then Eternal Armor, no need to play in the Enlightenment. Okay. Alright. Does this guy save the strength? Oh, it's actually, okay, it gives me some time to do things like Shroud, Parse, and, yeah, I guess, I mean, I don't, yeah, fine, let's do Negative Pulse, okay. Alright, so the enemy does not have the strength. Okay, good, that would have been a disaster if it did. Okay. It still has, wait, oh, it gets the buff later? Because I don't see it. Okay, it tends to attack, adaptable, painful stab. Oh, okay, this time is something else. All right, so shuffle one wounded to discard pile each time you receive unblocked attack damage. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I can handle that. My discard pile can definitely handle it. Let's do Scourge, and then I think I will do one negative pulse and then the upgraded No Escape. Okay. I could have done the other No Escape too, but I don't want to have too much Doom. I didn't take any damage thanks to Aussie. Mesna is tempting. Yeah, so is the No Escape. Actually, I can do both. Let's do the Mesna and then No Escape. Still taking a lot of damage. I have to be careful. Okay. Oh, 44. That is a lot. That is a lot. So let's do Scourge 1. Then Wisp, Scourge 2. End of Days is not enough. Let's do another Scourge here. I could Grave Blast something, but what should that be? Something that gives me a 1 energy block card. Let's see. Probably the Soul. I can't really think of anything better. What if I do Enlightenment? No, I don't think that's super helpful. Yeah, I mean, I could gain... I could play Negative Pulse, but that's only 5 block. That's not quite enough. Warden is 8 block. Do I have Weakness? No, not really. So I am kind of tempted to take the Soul and hope I draw something better. But Neurosource, that's really worrisome. I'll get 6 Doom every turn. I still have to fight one more test subject. 44. I mean, I'm almost dead. Actually, wait, hang on. If I subtract 9, I have 49. If I subtract 15, I'll be dead at the end of next turn. Yeah, so unless I can do... I guess I'll do Grave Warden. That way I have at least one more turn. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Actually, I have to Wisp, and then I can do No Escape as well. So close. So, oh, man. Okay, you know what? No, I'll do Neurosurge, and then play End of Days. Okay, that's good. All right, good. I think that was worth it. So I am gaining a lot of Doom. 6 Doom every turn, but hopefully I'll be able to pull this off. 33. What's the debuff here? Reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 1. Oh, that's just intangibility for 1 turn. Yeah, that's fine. All right, here, so the enemy is intangible currently. I will do actually, hang on. Can I dredge something? Might not be a bad idea. Let's do Shroud first. Then I want to Enlightenment the Eternal Armor, but let's dredge. How about Deathbringer for weakness? I don't think I'll do another Bury. Let's do the End of Days. I don't have enough. Do I have energy? I do have the borrowed time. No, I have the Wisp. Okay, good. I can do Wisp, Enlightenment. Then Deathbringer for weakness brings it down to 24. That's still a lot. And I only have 9 plus 12, 21 plus 2, 23. Then I have to Eternal Armor. Good. Then do Bury. So, and End of Days. Oh, but then I think I'm still dead next turn. No, I don't take any damage this turn. Okay, so I'm still good. 27 Doom. 45 incoming. Not much I can do about that. Let's see what the Scourge gives me. Okay, that's a bunch of Wisps. Another Scourge. Severance. That might do something. Let's do that. Okay, that was also Pen Up Severance. That's good. Let's do the Wisps and the Soul. Dredge. Okay, there's another Dredge there. What can I do here? Next turn, I'll have enough Doom to die. So I have to really figure out a way to apply a lot of Doom. And also gain a bunch of block too, right? So I have 29 right now, so I still need another 16. 16 block. I do have the negative pulse. That's only 9. Weakness again? Enfeebling Touch? Shroud? Yeah, if I do Shroud and Negative Pulse, that is yeah, almost enough. And then, actually, if I do Enfeebling Touch, I don't take any damage, but I'll be dead next turn. Do I have more energy? If I do Neurosurge, yeah, I'll be dead next turn. I'm dead next turn too, right? Because I'll have, yeah, I have too much. So, I mean, I think it's fine. Let's do Dredge, the Neurosurge, and then the No-Escapes, the upgrade ones. And then basically I have to draw the End of Days. That's, I think, my only hope. There's another upgrade. Actually, that's it, right? Yeah, so I can do Neurosurge. And then No Escape. Oh, wait, I'm still... no, I'm still fine, right? So No Escape 1, No Escape 2. 26. I'm so close. I'm so close to being able to deal enough damage. Defy does apply weakness. Actually, I'm full defend already, so I don't really need it. Let's do Afterlife. Okay. Alright, so now I have 36 Doom. There's an End of Days. That's actually, hang on, that's not enough. That'll be 255. I need to play a No Escape first and then End of Days. Wow. Alright, that was a close one. That's my first Ascension 10 kill, actually. Because I hadn't unlocked it yet. But, oof, that was a nerve-wracking. So I do have to admit sometimes if you can sort of get past the first half of Act 2, the game does become easier. I am very happy to see that Ascension 10 does remove that easiness. It makes it very difficult. I thought my deck was doing really well, but then at the end, it was a big challenge. I had to reload a few times, but yeah, ultimately, the Doom deck is so OP. Let me just review the deck one more time. So, I don't know what should sort. Let's sort by card. No, is there no way to sort by rarity? I guess there isn't. Yeah, fine, let's sort A to Z. So I think the End of Days really carried this run. That was a big deal. It basically allowed me to skip. The Enlightenments were surprisingly useful too. I had a lot of high-cost cards. Eternal Armor was not that useful. I did play it once in a while. Neurosurge, I still think is very dangerous. And yeah, it would have killed me a few times. So, and then, of course, all the Wisps helped with energy. Yeah, this was tough. So I got 2,540 points. We're up to 81 billion. That's quite a bit. And then, yeah, so I got a huge deck. I assume that's Insatiable. Gold gained. Elites killed 9, so I maximized all the elites. And I discovered 2 new relics. Oh, right, because Astrolabe, I hadn't taken that before. And Tea of Discourtesy. Oh, I guess I hadn't taken Tea of Discourtesy before. I thought I hadn't seen the book Repaired Knife either, so yeah, that's fine. And then, yeah, I don't want to scroll. Unfortunately, it's very hard to compare. I guess you have to just tell me what you did. I'm curious to see in the comments if you played, if you also went for a Doom Synergy. Now, the very first draft card that was offered was a Doom card, but then I don't think there were any other draft cards. And I guess I still haven't run like an Austie deck with the Necrobinder. I sort of really default to the Doom because I like it so much. But yeah, let me know if you maybe went for a different strategy. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you next time when there's an interesting daily. Bye.